Next disease, that is myocardial infarction. Here we can see the myocardial infarction. There is blocked coronary artery and heart muscle which is affected from a lack of blood supply. Due to the blockages in artery, there is less blood supply to the heart muscles. It means there is obstruction in blood flow. Due to this obstruction, there is reduced blood supply. How will you define the myocardial infarction? It means what? It is simply the death of a segment of heart muscle. It is because of interruption in blood supply or reduced blood supply, or simply we can say that obstruction in blood supply. Then what are the risk factors for myocardial infarction? First, that is tobacco use, then high blood cholesterol or triglyceride level, then lack of exercise, obesity, then stress. These are the modifiable risk factor. Then second, that is non-modifiable family history of heart disease, then older age, diabetes and high blood pressure. I am repeating the factor: tobacco use, high blood cholesterol or triglyceride level, then lack of exercise, then obesity, next stress. The next, family history of heart disease, older age, then diabetes and high blood pressure. So what are the causes of this? First, that is atherosclerosis. It means coronary artery disease. Then blood clot and coronary artery spasm. As I said earlier, what is vasospasm? It means constriction of blood vessels or decreased diameter of your blood vessels. Due to the constriction of blood vessels, what will happen? Yes, due to the constriction of blood vessel, there is less blood supply or there is obstruction in blood flow. Due to this obstruction or due to this constriction of blood vessels, what will happen? There is less blood supply to the heart. It means vasospasm. It means the also decrease the diameter of this blood vessels. Due to the decreased diameter, what will happen? There is less blood supply or there is obstruction in the blood supply. Then atherosclerosis, you know the atherosclerosis, it means there is narrowing of artery or it is also called as hardening of artery. In this, what is happen or what will happen? That is deposition of fat. Due to the deposition of fat, what will happen? There is formation of plaque. Due to this formation of plaque, then second, that is blockages or the obstruction, and then due to this obstruction, less blood flow to the heart, and due to this less blood flow, there is improper functioning of the heart valve. Then here we can see the pathophysiology. It means due to the atherosclerosis, arterial spasm, atherosclerosis plus plaque split and thrombus, what will happen? Due to the atherosclerosis, that is obstruction. Then arterial spasm, due to this sudden reversible obstruction, and then atherosclerosis and plaque split plus thrombus, there is occlusion. Due to this, all goal is or main, that is ischemic causes. Due to this all, it means due to the atherosclerosis, arterial spasm, atherosclerosis plus plaque split and thrombus, it will causes ischemia. Ischemia, it means there is reduced blood supply. Then due to the ischemia, then it causes hypoxia. It means reduced oxygen supply. And due to this hypoxia, what will happen? Reduced oxygen supply. Then it causes angina. Due to this, it causes thrombolysis. That is your unstable angina. And due to this thrombolysis, it causes a permanent thrombus. Then it causes necrosis, that is death. And finally, our goal, that is myocardial infarction. Then what are the symptoms? First, that is cardiovascular system symptoms: ischemia, Then second, low cardiac output. Then chest pain. First that is ischemia. Then second, low cardiac output. Then next, chest pain. Chest pain occurs suddenly or it is severe chest pain, and this chest pain is not relieved by rest, or it is also not relieved by taking medicines or medications. Then it is severity more than angina pectoris, it means chest pain. Then duration more than 15 minutes, and which is not relieved by nitroglycerin. Then decreased pulse rate. Then bradycardia, cardia it means decreased pulse rate. Then hypertension, it means increased blood pressure. In myocardial infarction, excessive sweating, change ECG. Then respiratory problem, for example shortness of breathing. Then pulmonary edema. Then dyspnea, it means difficulty in breathing. Then fatigue. Then chest heaviness. Then chest pressure. Then next, decreased urinary output. Then nausea, vomiting. Then symptoms related to skin, it is cool. Then it shows pale appearance on skin. These are the few symptoms of your myocardial infarction. Then what are the complications? Arrhythmia, then cardiogenic shock, congestive heart failure, then thromboembolism, then rupture, cardiac aneurysm, and pericarditis. These are the complications. Next, that is diagnosis. For diagnosis, first that is physical examination. Then second, collection of history. Then third, stress test or the MRI, angiography. Then PET, it means positron emission tomography, chest X-ray. These are the diagnostic test for myocardial infarction. Then management, it means treatments. Non-pharmacological therapy, it means your lifestyle modification. And second, that is pharmacological therapy, it means by taking medicines. In non-pharmacological therapy, first that is counseling and education of patient. Then second, lifestyle measure. Then smoking, reduce smoking. Then reduce use of alcohol or avoid alcohol. Then maintain diet and nutrition. Then reduced salt intake. These are the, it is non-pharmacological treatment. Second, that is pharmacological. Use of thrombolytic agent, then use of anticoagulant, use of antiplatelet agents, then use of antihypertensive agent, then use of lipid lowering agent, then vasodilators, use of analgesic, use of anti-ulcer drug, and use of also antidepressant drug. Then what is prevention? Prevention for this quite smoking, it means avoid smoking. Then controlled conditions such as your blood pressure, high cholesterol, and your diabetes. Yes, I am repeating for prevention. First, that is avoid smoking. Then second, control various conditions, for example your blood pressure, then cholesterol level, and diabetes. Then next, stay physically active. Then next, eat a low fat diet, low salt diet, that is rich in fruit, vegetable, and whole grains. Then next, maintain a healthy weight. Then next, reduce or manage stress. Then treatment, in use of vasodilators, for example it dilate, sorry, vasodilator, it means it dilate the blood vessels. For example, nitrates. Then beta blockers, it decrease workload in heart. What is the role of beta blocker? It decreases workload in heart. Example, propranolol. Then calcium channel blocker, they improves coronary blood flow. Examples of this calcium channel blocker, nifedipine and verapamil. Then anticoagulant, it prevent coagulation of blood. For example, heparin. Then opiate analgesic, and it is used for reducing the pain. For example, morphine sulfate. Then thrombolytic drugs. So this is all about myocardial infarction, that is definition, risk factors, symptoms, pathogenesis, complications, diagnosis and treatment.